Hey guys, Redneck Mini 14 here, going to talk about my rifle that I just bought with my stimulus check, or at least part of my stimulus check anyway, and that is this Ruger 1022 in stainless steel, and it has a brown and gray laminate stock. Now, if you want this particular Ruger 1022, it is model 1273, and it is a Lipsey's distributor exclusive. My gun shop is apparently a Lipsey, they can get Lipsey distributor exclusive firearms, so I had them order me one, and I really, really like it. I took it out to my girlfriend's property as soon as I got it, and then we took a few shots with it, just a couple of magazines, and it's a really nice shooting rifle. And while I was there, my girlfriend's father is also big into guns, and he also has a 1022, and he gave me one of these Eagle International 1022 30-round magazines. These are not made anymore. I'm not sure if they were good magazines, but he had a couple of them, and he gave me one of them for free, so I thought that was kind of cool. So whenever I go out to test out my Butler Creeks, I might take this out as well. Like I said, these haven't been made in God knows how many years, but yeah, so I thought that was cool. Now, other than that, I mean, this really is just your basic Ruger 1022. So just a stainless steel barrel, has the silver receiver, because it's an aluminum receiver, so it's just kind of that silver anodizing color. And then the engravings, well, not engravings, but all the markings on the side are laser etched instead of stamped. So that's kind of cool. It just kind of gives it a nice little contrast, color contrast. And it has, some laser etching on the bolt for it just says Ruger. But other than that, it's just a basic 1022. Now, there is one thing about this particular 1022, and that is this model is supposed to come with sling swivel studs. It shows it on the website, and it did come with a rear, but it's supposed to come with a front one that goes on the barrel band as well, and it's not installed on the barrel band, and it wasn't in the box, so I'm gonna have to call Ruger about that. If anybody's even answering the phone these days because of this whole coronavirus stuff. But it does have the sling swivel on the back, and it looks like it's slightly crooked, but that's not a huge deal. But yeah, just a really nice 1022. Everything's basic. You have your rotary magazine, 10 rounds, just basic 1022. Nothing really special. Of course, your safety's here. Your basic 1022 sights. So yeah, just your basic 1022, just a little more fancy than your typical Woodstock 1022. Now, my plan for this rifle and why I bought this rifle is so that I could dress it up the same way that I dressed up my girlfriend's 1022 that I got her for Christmas this past year. And basically, so I got her this 1022 Sporter, has the nice walnut stock, and it came with the sling swivels, and I put a sling on it, and I also put a scope on it. This is a True Glow 4x32 scope, just a fixed power 22 rimfire scope, and I put this see-through scope mount. It's kind of hard to see at this angle, but it's basically a tunnel with a rail on top that you mount your scope to, so you have the use of your iron sights and your scope. And basically I'm just gonna dress up this 1022 the same way. I might use a different scope, like this is a True Glow, and I might use a Simmons or a Bushnell or something, just kind of whatever I come across and I think would make a good scope. But as far as the setup, with the use of iron sights and a scope, and obviously a sling, if I ever get the other stud, I do have a sling that I can use. But anyway, that's just basically what this is going to be, and this is going to be kind of the his and her, squirrel hunting rifles. But yeah, anyway, I really like this 1022. I've always liked 1022s. I have another one that's a 50th anniversary, which is basic, just a basic standard 1022. Nothing special about that other than the 50th anniversary engravings and all that. But yeah, I've always liked 1022s, and with this particular setup, I think this makes for a great squirrel hunting rifle. And if I have it on my rifle as well, that'd just be a great pair of squirrel hunting rifles for me and my girlfriend to go squirrel hunting with. So I really can't wait to get it all set up and take my girlfriend out for squirrel hunting this season. So anyway, that's my new Ruger 1022 that I bought with my stimulus check. Subscribe to my channel, like me on Facebook. I'm Redneck Mini 14, and until next time, be safe.